The Mechanical Licensing Collective is a new mechanical rights organization
that officially opened in January 2021.
It's a nonprofit organization that was set up by the United States Copyright Office as one of the results from the Music Modernization Act, or MMA. That law was passed by Congress in 2018. In the United States, there are 3 mechanical royalty collection agencies: Music Reports, Harry Fox Agency, and RightsFlow. YouTube purchased RightsFlow.
So now we have Music Reports, the Harry Fox Agency, and the MLC.
They collect mechanical royalties from digital service providers, or DSPs. The DSPs pay mechanical royalties to one of the
3 agencies.
These digital service providers, by law, are supposed to send you their notices of intent to use your music on their platforms. You would see the NOIs in your account. Now, with the new Mechanical Licensing Collective, or MLC, they will no longer have to do this. From the MLC's website, they're letting us know, starting in January 2021, the MLC will issue and administer blanket mechanical licenses to eligible streaming and download services in the United States. The MLC will then collect the royalties due under those licenses from the DSPs and pay songwriters, composers, lyricists, and music publishers. In other words, instead of the DSPs paying into Music Reports or Harry Fox Agency,
they've started
paying those interactive streaming royalties into the Mechanical Licensing Collective, or MLC. One of their goals is to find a better, more efficient way to match songwriters and publishers with recordings, and to set up a national database that will include all owners of a copyright. Here's what the website is stating concerning this. The MLC is also building a publicly accessible music works database, as well as a portal that creators and music publishers can use to submit and maintain their musical works data. These tools will help ensure that creators and music publishers are paid properly. Their goal is to begin building the database from the information they'll get from the Harry Fox Agency. Let's take a look now at the process. First, as stated, the MLC has acquired the initial data set for the MLC database from HFA, Harry Fox Agency. They will then enhance and supplement that data on an ongoing basis with support from HFA. The next step they're calling Connect to Collect. This is where they want all the music publishers and self-administered songwriters, composers, and lyricists. You'll need to register with them in order to be able to access your data and therefore be able to connect and collect your money. The next step is called Play Your Part. You've registered, so you can access your data, make sure it's correct. You can identify new musical works and identify the sound recordings that feature your works. The next step is when the DSP stream your song under this new blanket license from the MLC. When they make your recordings and work available on their services to be streamed or downloaded, they will then be required to send monthly data usage files and the corresponding royalty rates to the MLC. The next step in the process, making the mix. This is where they will strive to link the musical works data in the MLC's database with the usage data it receives from the digital service providers or digital audio products that will stream or download it from their services and then compute the royalties due for each work. Next is the payout. Once the MLC computes how much each work is earned, they will pay music publishers and self-administered songwriters their digital mechanical licensing royalties. Their final step in this process is commitment to transparency. They will make data on unclaimed works and unmatched uses available to be searched by registered users of the MLC portal and the public at large. Registered users will also be able to submit claims for unmatched activity that they believe relates to their musical works via the MLC portal. The MLC will continue to reprocess unmatched activity regularly using any new data claims they receive. Their goal is to match as much activity as possible. The Harry Fox Agency has begun transferring that information over to the MLC, so the question is being asked, should I still register with Harry Fox and Music Reports?